Welcome everybody to Make Moves TV. Today I have another exciting collaboration for you today. Today, ladies and gentlemen, open your ears and listen well, because today, ladies and gentlemen, I have Brian Davis with me. And today, Brian Davis is going to be talking to you about routine and discipline. Absolutely, success is hinges partially on routine and discipline. Brian Davis, welcome. How are you doing today, man?
Man, I'm doing magical. How are you, Xavier?
I'm doing awesome. Now, for those of you who do not know about Brian Davis, let me give you a brief bio or synopsis about Brian Davis so you can know who you're working with here on Make Moves TV. All right? So, Brian was born in California. He moved to Arkansas at 14. He lived his adult life there. He went to school for nursing, didn't get in, started surgical tech in 2013, began his own personal development in 2014, started with financial hardships, yes. He read his first book at 23, and that was Rich Dad, Poor Dad's Guide to Investing. Started progressing ever since then. In 2015, he invested $5,000 in a course that he wasn't ready for, right? But that is how he got into networking marketing. Okay, he began to start reading a lot and a lot of personal development books, business books, and he began to share his value with his peers. Then it moved on to social media platforms. Then Brian decided to start his own business, which is, ladies and gentlemen, the Total Success Mastery Program. In this program, Brian teaches people his total success checklist. Yeah, his absolute total success checklist. These are the things he did to get unstuck. I'm not talking about, I'm just going to tell you what to do. These are things that he did personally to get unstuck. Hit his goals 10 times, not one, not two, not three, not four, yes, 10 times faster to create a long life of happiness. Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Davis, routine and discipline. Talk to me, Brian. Talk to
Man,
us.
man, okay. Awesome introduction, and thank you for that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, routine and discipline, man. I want to start off saying that whenever I first started my journey, that was one of my weaknesses as far as keeping a routine and staying disciplined. And it took me, I'm not even going to lie to you, Xavier, it took me a good solid year and a half to actually develop a solid routine and be disciplined in that routine. And that right there is really what kicked me off to just skyrocket land, honestly.
Wow, a year and a half. Why a year and a half?
Man, mainly because I was still distracted with with my circle of influence, with the people that were around me. They didn't have a routine, so therefore I didn't have a routine. You kind of see what I'm saying? And it was sort of trial and error. I would have a routine for a week and 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and I would fall off, and then I'll try it again. I'll back up and I'll fall off, and then it wasn't until literally I got knocked in the face by one of my followers, and I kicked back into gear. Like, my followers kicked me back into gear, and that was a pretty awesome feeling.
That's pretty cool. To have your followers give you, a certain amount of drive. That's great.
Yeah.
So you did this basically for your followers. There was some kind of inspiration,
Yes.
you would say.
Yes, sir.
Great. So how important do you think routine is important for success? Scale of 1 to 10.
20. A 20, man. Honestly, like, one thing I'm learning is that you can. I'm not going to say you cannot. It will be very difficult to have success without routine. Okay, like, I have developed a morning routine that is rock solid, and I'm going to kind of give you a snippet, or no, I'll just go ahead and tell you my morning routine. I wake up every day, even on the weekends, shock some people, at 4 a.m. every morning. Okay, And I start my day off. It's called the 20-20-20 formula. Now I'm giving you guys some secrets here. 20-20-20 formula. I wake up, I do 20 minutes of exercise, 20 minutes of kind of affirmations, and I mean I'm a spiritual man, so I have my conversation with the man above for 80 minutes, and I read what I call my mighty mission, my top 5 values, and my goals that I have set for the year. Then the last 20 minutes I dedicate to reading some sort of book. And then I shower, get ready for work, and as I'm cooking, I'm listening to personal development. So that's like the first 2 hours
of work, getting ready for work, and cooking,
yeah.
and listening to some personal development.
Yeah,
That's
man.
awesome.
Yeah. So that's the first 2 hours of my day. Because I really focus on me, I mean, because if you think about it, it starts here. It starts with you. Whenever you wake up, it's you, and whenever you go to sleep, it's you. So you have to get this right.
Absolutely. So, so how did you build this routine? I mean, that's a lot for 2 hours. I'm just thinking about trying to, as you talk about that, I'm trying to think or put myself in that situation, doing that just to start my day. And the only thing that's coming to my mind right now is not happening. Not happening, right? But we know that anything is possible,
It is.
and one of my major goals that I'm planning to put in effect pretty soon is to get in the habit of exercising. Man, talk about the discipline. What kind of discipline does it take to establish a routine like that?
Xavier, for someone who doesn't have discipline, for someone who it's very hard for them to kind of stay disciplined in doing a certain task, I would advise people start with something that's very small. Like you can't so it's going to be very difficult for someone to jump into what I do for 2 hours. Like they're not going to do it. I've tried to get family members, friends to do these type of routines that I do, but I learned from experience that it's just too much. So, start off with just if you want to get a morning routine like you for exercising, wake up 30 minutes earlier. That's it. Okay. Step 1, put your alarm away from your bed. You have to get up. Like you have to get up to get your alarm. I mean, because I've tested it out. I'll put my alarm next to me, and it goes off. I look at it and I just stop it and go back to bed. But if it's in the shower in the bathroom and I can hear it and it's annoying, I have to get up to go get it, right? So therefore, it kind of kickstart me. Okay,
Yeah.
so start with something very small. Start with washing the dishes every night or making your bed every morning. Get those small disciplines out the way to get used to doing things, and then kind of slowly progress to things that are more concrete and more personally for you.
Right. Now, as you're trying these small things, I guess it would be it's definitely a lot more achievable because you won't be feeling overburdened, you won't be feeling overwhelmed. So definitely, and you know what? Did you mention that? So I get up every morning when that alarm goes off, and I hit that snooze button. I think a lot of us are guilty of that. We hit that snooze button. So now that you mention this, I'm actually going to take my phone and move it away. I'm pretty sure it's going to annoy my wife as well, but I might actually have to get up faster.
Yes, you will.
You know what, honey? I gotta run to turn it off. So
Exactly.
that might be even better.
Exactly.
Looking back at it. So tell us a little bit about this total success checklist. I mean, and how we can get access to it. And how it can benefit us.
For sure. Awesome. Well, first, let me tell you the total success checklist. I kind of created it as like throughout my journey. Okay, and it's the 5 C's, and the way it'll benefit you and is they're very simple concepts, but if applied, that's the key word. If applied, it can literally transform your mind to get you to accomplish what you want, because what it does is these simple 5 steps, it's good to follow them in order. That's my recommendation. I'll just tell you the first three steps. The very first one is clear values. Okay, so I've asked multiple people, what do you value? It stumps them. Like they just, I really haven't thought about what I value. A lot of people have goals, correct? But no one is really clear on their goals. And I break down how to get clear like be really specific on your goals, because if you have a specific like a specific target, and then you have specific sub targets, it is so much easier to know where you're going. You see what I'm saying? Like most people, they're just blindly just going on this path. But if you have a clear pathway of where you want to go, you can get there 10 times fast. Okay, and then the third C is going to be your circle of influence. You don't know how important this part is, because I mean, in my high school years, in my college years, I was surrounded by people who did not want to grow. Therefore, I wasn't growing. I was surrounded by people who played video games all day, every day. So what did I do? I played video games all day, every day. So once I made that switch in my mind frame, I noticed that they start kind of leaving, and then new people started entering, and now I'm growing so fast that it's astonishing. So your environment shapes who you become. I'm gonna say that one more time. Your environment shapes who you become. Okay.
Right. So we have
And
to make clear decisions basically on who we want to surround ourselves with
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
and
Yes,
the
sir.
places we want to be too. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And the way you can get access to the checklist is very simple. You just type in your browser totalsuccesschecklist.com, and it'll take you directly to there. You will get its free instant access, and it's an awesome video. Check it out. Check it out.
Absolutely. This is good stuff, man. This is good stuff, Brian. I thank you so much, guys. Listen, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button now to make sure that you can get notified when we have more collaborations. Or you like Brian, hit the drop down section. You can see all Brian's links down there. You can click on his links. That'll take you to his total success checklist, so that way you can benefit from what Brian is trying to impart on you. Guys, comment. We all know that the best comments come from guys like you. So if you have any value that you'd like to add, list it in the comment section below. If you have any questions, put it down there as well. We will do our best to get them answered for you. Hit thumbs up, guys, and definitely I hope you found value in what Brian is sharing with you here today. Routines, values. He even shared some of his checklists, guys. So definitely take advantage and link with Brian. All right, Brian, thank you so much. Let's shake hands.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You got to get out there and you got to make moves. You got to do what you got to do. Nothing is going to come to you. Don't expect anything to come to you. And if you want these things and you dream of these things and you don't make any effort and make any moves consistently to go out and get it, and there's nothing wrong with that either. As long as you don't make any excuses